big deal. Now, the April case is now going to, because the cops picked up the kids again in April, on April 19th. So the April case is still going through the process. The agency has 60 days to conclude its investigation and issue a written decision. Well, they were already told, no big deal. So what is the deal now? They should give out, if they're going to start determining or start picking up kids like this, they should start determining the age limits then and disseminating this information to parents all across the state. Should they not? Do you think it's legit just telling people, knocking on their door later and saying, no, your kid's too young. We're going to, don't do it again or else we're going to take him, or we're taking him now. You're up for neglect. Without telling people, what age is not neglectful? We're just supposed to guess? Is that it? We're supposed to guess? No, that's what they want you to think, I guess. You're just supposed to guess. Hey, did you know that here's a story that I find kind of interesting. It's about a Volvo. Volvo cars. And I wonder if the Volvo actually, if the Volvo has a soul. Remember Herbie, the love bug? From the there was a remake or a reboot of it not too long ago. But Herbie the love bug, Herbie kind of had a soul. Herbie was kind of alive. I am alive, Johnny Five, and Herbie is alive. But I just wonder if this Volvo is alive and has a soul, because of who had tried to run over. A self-parking Volvo plows into journalists after owner neglects to pay for extra feature that stops cars crashing into people. Now, I didn't know that there was extra features that you could purchase to keep it from running into people. Why would Volvo has that as an option? Now, a video it came to light showing a car attempting to park by itself, but actually plowing into journalists, might have resulted from Volvo's owner not paying an extra fee to have the car avoid pedestrians. So, evidently, I'm not sure that the car didn't recognize the pedestrians. It just probably recognized that it was a bunch of liberal reporters. Now, the video shows that was taken in the Dominican Republic. I don't know why they have a car in the Dominican Republic parking itself. They can't park in the Dominican. It shows a Volvo XC60 reversing itself, waiting, and then driving back into pedestrians at speed. Now, this is why I asked, because watching the video, you see the car back up. And then it waits. So I'm thinking the car is sizing up. Oh, bunch of liberal journalists. Let's run them over. Maybe that's it. Some people probably wouldn't find that to be funny, but I find it hilarious. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Hey, Loretta Lynch, if you haven't already heard, is launching a full-scale investigation. Oh, yeah, she wants to get to the bottom of whatever's going on and whatever's going down. She needs to get to the bottom of it, and she needs right now, fast. Loretta Lynch, the new Attorney General, the latest version of Eric Holder. Loretta Lynch's Justice Department is just launched a full-blown offensive. This is how the National Journal puts it. NationalJournal.com. A full-blown offensive against major crime syndicate? No. Major gang syndicate? No. Major drug lords? No. Government corruption? No. Well, then who? Who is she going after and spending all this money and time? The department unsealed a 47 count indictment earlier today against 14 international soccer officials. Yes, Loretta Lynch is going after and is going to take down FIFA. I kid you not, if you have not heard the story yet. Loretta Lynch's Justice Department 7-count indictment earlier this morning, laden with racketeering, corruption, and conspiracy charges against 14 defendants associated with FIFA, the World Soccer Association, and international soccer organizations. It's the latest in a series of high-profile moves from the Justice Department since Lynch became Attorney General last month, including its investigations into police misconduct in Baltimore as well as others. Now, the indictment originated in Eastern District of New York, where Lynch served as U.S. Attorney until her confirmation and was supported by an FBI investigation into FIFA's dealings. Now, the heavily detailed indictment details 12 individual schemes coordinated by various defendants over the last 25 years, including plots related to bidding for the 2010 World Cup, the 2011 FIFA presidential election, and next year's Centennial Copa America tournament. So yeah, all these soccer officials. Now, this is what she says. Many of the individuals and organizations we will describe today are entrusted with keeping soccer open and accessible to all. They were expected to uphold the rules that keep soccer honest and to protect the integrity of the game. Instead, they corrupted the business of world soccer. Look. If you break the law, yeah, you should be prosecuted. But with as much as going on in this country, you're telling me that we're going to spend all these, legal resources on bringing down a few FIFA executives? Soccer? I mean, this is like blowing up. Why doesn't she just go ahead and do an investigation of Deflategate? Well, maybe arrest Tom Brady for cheating. I don't. What? What I actually, when I first heard it, I really thought it was a joke. But no, she's as serious as a heart attack about this. Yeah, she's going to get to the bottom of this soccer corruption. Can't have corruption in the game of soccer. So all this other stuff going on is of no concern, because it takes money, energy, and people resources to prosecute cases like this. And she's telling us that, this is really important. Soccer is really important. FIFA, really important. Got to get to the bottom of it. And even so much so that people who were in Switzerland were being arrested and going to face extradition charges to the U.S. because, she said, we want these people because they're corrupt. They made too much money off of soccer. They can't do that. Not allowed. Well, yeah. Hey, did you know that Rubio, Marco Rubio, said that Christianity could be labeled hate speech? Now, look, people are waking up to this kind of stuff, folks. They're waking up to it. I told you at some point that your own faith is going to be, unless we stop this nonsense, that your faith is going to be labeled as hate speech. And you have all these people who seem to think that, yeah, there should be hate speech laws. Well, there you go, why you can't have them. Because somebody's going to label Christianity and Judaism, and God forbid Islam, as hate speech. Now, I don't know why Christianity would be labeled first when Christianity does not run around saying, well, we need to behead people. When it's Islam that runs around saying that people need to be stoned or beheaded for their, debauchery. because we're all infidels, according to them. Infidel! And, infidels deserve to die. But Christianity doesn't say that. But yeah, Christians are the ones under attack from the left. I guess they think if they can take out Christianity, then they can take out Judaism. If they can take out Judaism, then they can take out all the rest of the world's religions. And all you have is secularism running rampant, which is a religion in itself. And you folks who are Wiccans and Druids and Buddhists and Sikhs and all that kind of stuff, well, eventually you're going to get slapped with hate speech too. Because you're religious in thought and you believe that there's right and wrong and that there are certain ways of doing things and that there are certain things that you should not do. And if people want a free-for-all society where anything goes, they can't have religion limiting their free-for-all thoughts and actions. So, it's got to be, you got to be a hate speech mongerer if you don't agree with them. And Christianity just won't agree on the certain society, what have been come to be known as certain going against certain societal norms, and so therefore, they're the first ones that are going to be labeled as hate speech speakers when it comes to religion being handed down as such. Tax information of more than 100,000 taxpayers from an IRS website are part of a sophisticated criminal operation based in Russia. Two officials told the Associated Press. This is a story from Newsmax.com. Now, the information was stolen as part of an elaborate scheme to claim fraudulent tax refunds. So says the IRS Commissioner John Kozanen. So now he did decline to say where the crime originated, but evidently they come from Mother Russia. But two officials briefed on the matter said Wednesday the IRS believes the criminals were in Russia based on computer data about who accessed the information of the official's spoken condition of anonymity, of course. That's the way it always is. Now, the revelation highlights the global reach of many cyber criminals, even to get into your tax status or records. In 2012, the IRS sent a total of 655 tax refunds to a single address in Lithuania. How do you send a tax refund to Lithuania? How do you send 655 refunds to a single address in Lithuania? And 343 refunds went to a lone address in Shanghai. I don't know how that happens, folks. There is no red flag with that. Hundreds. Who knows how much money that was? But hey, that's our government at work. Same government that wants to run your healthcare system, by the way. Just saying. Hey, we are out of time for today. We'll be back here, same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow. So tune in then. And, until then, folks, just hold on to your wallet. I'm Rod Eccles, the Rod Eccles Show.